What's up, everybody? Back for another sun, having some more fun. I'm out here fucking chilling. I'm out here fucking, I just got done trying to set up some trail cameras and shit on this property. And then I happened to put right on the line of the one property, and I set up my trail camera right, and there's somebody else's trail camera. I'm like, fuck, and then I go down the road, and then I go park to go in a different spot on the property, and then they roll up, and they're like, hey, like, I gotta tell you something, like, you just put your trail camera up, like, on my property. I'm like, dude, I thought it was, like, on the line, you know, and he's like, nah, I got you putting it up with your trail, like, my trail camera, got you putting up your trail camera. I'm like, fuck, dude, like, what? And then, so then I'm like, okay, cool. I'll go get it. And I was like, hey, do you care if I go over here and then I'll come down there before dark and get it out? He's like, no, I don't care. He was cool. We were kind of laughing about everything, you know? And it was just one of them things. And it was like, okay. So then I'm like, all right. So then I go out and I go back into the one spot. And basically there's like fucking scrape after scrape after scrape in this area. There's just like this whole like area. Basically there's field. It's all ag field. So the whole thing, a bunch of fucking soybeans on one side, corn, there's pumpkins. Like it's just fucking ag everywhere. And then there's like this little pinch point that's like 76 yards, like tree to tree. But then it's like you get in there and it's like actually it's probably like closer to like 50 yards shooting. I'm like, this is a good spot. And I was like, I know there's scrapes in there because that's the pinch point. So I went in there. There was this. I just started walking like zigzagging back and forth. Scrape, 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 scrape. You know what I mean? And so yeah, then like kept seeing scrape after scrape. So I found the biggest one, and I kind of put it on and like because deer like edge habitat. So basically, there's like pine trees, and then the other part's like more like oaks and stuff. So I loaded into the pine trees, and I'm like, okay, this is like where they're going to be running because it's different than the rest, you know. So I like put it in there and got it set up, and I start walking out, and then there's somebody parked by my truck. He rolls up, parks by my truck, and I'm like, oh fuck, like I'm about to fucking deal with something else, you know. And then so I start talking to this guy, and he's cool as shit. Like he's just like, oh, if you put up a stand or whatever. I'm just curious about, you know what new guys coming in here. He's like, I don't even freaking hunt here anymore. There's like all these hunters come in. And then they're assholes about it. He said like this one dude goes in and baits deer, which is illegal in my state. But he goes and he baits these deer, and I'm like, why would he bait the deer when you have freaking? You're like, there's ag fields everywhere. It's like, you know what I mean? There's too many. The bait is everywhere. So I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. So I'm like, okay. And then anyways, we're talking, and then he's like, yeah, people get ignorant. Like he's like, my son, he's 13. Comes up here and hunts, and he puts up trail cameras and stuff, and then like it's going good, you know, and all of a sudden then there's like it's just gray, and he's like, what the fuck, you know, and then they go check it out, and then somebody put this dude who was baiting the deer covered up the trail cameras and shit, and then he's like, and they put a note, it was like, this is my spot, all this other shit. It's like, dude, you don't own the property for one thing, and it's like, so you know what I mean? It's like you have tree stands over here, but the property's not even that big, like that area. So to sit there and be like, you know, and those people are irritated. He said people just like fight over stuff. I'm like, that's so stupid, dude. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just freaking walk back in. Then he was telling me, he's like, man, I got a bad knee, but I'll tell you what. He's like, down in that one part, you walk down in here, you do this, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, that's where you want to get it. He's like, you want to get Doug over here. And he's like, hey, I mean, he's like, I just started getting him off the ground because he's like, he asked me what I was like, I'm a saddle hunter. He's like, oh, that's cool. I never did that. He's like, my knee's bad and all this other shit. And then I was like, but he said that he's been getting these fucking 140-inch deer, like nice ass deer, on the ground. And I'm like, how? And he's like, well, I got me a ghillie suit. And he's like, I just went over there and I just go sit in the freaking middle of the corn, like it's kind of high grass, the middle of the corn thing, and I just sit there in my ghillie suit, my turkey chair, and just, you know, cut just enough of the grass so I could have a clear shot. And he said he's sitting there, and then his buddy is hunting up into one stand or whatever, and then he's out of the thing, and then his buddy's like, hey, this deer's pretty much pissing on you, what the hell? And then he said he looked up, and this big old buck's just standing there looking at him. He's like, what the hell, 15 feet from him? So then the buck like looks the other way, gets his pit bow ready, pulls up, shoots him, gets him. I'm like, that's so cool, dude. It makes me want to get like one of them ghillie suits and leafy suit or whatever the fuck it's called, because like that'd be cool. Just anything, you know what I mean? Because it's like the terrain is not always perfect for trees. You know, sometimes you can get them on the ground. Like I've been, like there was one spot, basically there's a field that goes like an L, and it's a thermal huff, so it's tough as fuck to hunt. You have to get the right wind, but if you do, like, holy shit. But I was trying to find a tree to get in, and I'm like, I can't because all these branches come out. I noticed the field, the branches come out, which makes total sense. But it's like, how do you even hunt that? You know, out of a tree, you have to hunt it on the ground, but there was like grass. So I'm like, man, if I was in a ghillie suit on that area, you don't even need a ghillie suit, honestly, with that high grass. But if you had one, it would definitely make your odds better with that situation. But it just makes me think about, you know, like you can do whatever, however to get the deer, you know. But back to the one thing is, I don't understand why motherfuckers are so asinine about like hunting like spots and stuff. It's like, dude, like I'm sorry, but like it ain't your property. Like you can't say anything. And then it's like, or I've been in the freaking national forest, and it's just like 100,000 acres or whatever the hell. It's sitting there. And I remember me and my brother were fucking sitting there. Early as shit, right? And we get up in there, I'm just a kid. Like, I'm probably, I don't know, 19. Like, you know, I'm like a kid. And so we go in, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, and then this doe runs right in front of me. There's two doe. I could barely see it through the scope, but I always, like, wait for the shot. You know, and I'm just fucking 21 gun salute, hip fire, 360, no scope the bitch ass. But I just like saw this like, man, and then I'm, you know, and then all of a sudden this dude comes walking through, and then I shine him a light, and he's seeing us. He goes and he walks about like 30, 40 yards, and he just sits down and faces us. And I'm like, what? So then I start just flashing a light at him, and he just flashes back, and then he's just like, does that shit? And I'm like, dude, what? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And then like, so I get up, I'm like, hey, dude, we're hunting here. And he's like, well, I don't care. And he's like, I've been hunting here for 20-some fucking years. You know what I mean? 20-some years. And then and that's what I've been doing. And then my son knows I'm here and all this other shit. So then I'm like, okay, like, but you can't fucking go even just turn around in the tree. Just turn around, face the other way. Like, think about it. Think about it. High-powered rifles. This is rifle season. It's not even bow hunting. It's rifle season. High-powered rifles. I don't know what would possess you to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna face these motherfuckers. Like, I like, what kind of fucking, just literally just go around the other side of the tree and face it. Like, who cares? I don't understand. Like, I don't get that. That's just ignorant. It's stupid. It's like, you don't know the woods. You don't know that tree. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people are so fucking ignorant. It's like there's a million fucking spots. You know what I mean? And that's why he probably never gets no fucking deer. Shit like that. It's just stupid. It's just stupid as fuck. It's like, and you know what? If you're willing to walk, just walk it, you know? I mean, I'm not saying, like, sometimes, you know, you just go right in the woods and that's a good spot. But if fucking there's being like that, dude, I guarantee you walk farther back in, and especially if you know that that's a spot, it's like, well, fucking, guess what? If I go farther back in, guess who's going to push deer to me, motherfucker? Like, and he won't even know. And you got him by the fucking nutsack, dude. Fucking, I don't know. It's just when I just sit and I think about shit. I'm like, this is dumb, bro. I don't know what the fuck you got to prove. What is it that it is? Like, I don't know. People are just ignorant. No matter where you go, there's good people, bad people. What you doing? Good people, bad people. You know, so it's just stupid. I could never do that. I'd be like, all right, fucking have it. Fucking have it. That's how I am with everything. Like, fucking, if it's that big of a fucking deal, unless it's some serious shit. Like, I'm like, if it's that big of a fucking deal, like, go fuck yourself. You can have it. A million other fucking things in the world. Whatever it is, it's like, there's a million of the other one. Like, a million other things. And so for me to sit there and fight over some stupid shit when you got a whole world of whatever the fuck it is, it's just like, that is some fucking living in fucking survival mode. if you're a fucking Giga Chad, dude, you live in like thrive mode, right? Not always or nothing. I'm just fucking exaggerating, but the idea is that like if you live in abundance, you know what I mean? You live this idea of like, well, there's this, and this is what I know, but like fuck it, there's like who knows what the possibility of whatever the fuck I could go. You get what I'm saying? And if you live like that, then you're opened up to the world. You're opened up to the whole experience. You're opened up to so much more. If you live just what you know, like, sure, these things work. Like for instance, I was like, I know this one spot, and I still gotta scout more, but I've been hunting it for fucking years. And I spent so many days just hunting this motherfucking spot, and just, there's still more to discover there. I just gotta, but I'm like pinning down the deer moving and all this shit. It's great. But then I went and checked out a new area. I've been there one time. When I checked out a new area, that was 2 years ago. I checked out a new area, scouted it all, found a I was like, this, wow. And it's just the point is that if I would have just been like, I'm just going to check this from, it's like, it limits you, man. Because it's like, what if you're fucking, why not? I'm just using deer hunting as an example. Well, why wouldn't you just go fucking try to find new shit? Rather than being so fucking scarce. It's so scarce, this is all I have. You know what I mean? That's some fucking pussy shit. You know, you gotta be fucking a man. And men are like, hey, you know, I can always get more of whatever the fuck it is. Like, I can always go buy more, right? Live in fucking scarcity. Oh my God, I'm so scared of fucking losing whatever. I'm so scared that this is the spot. This is the fucking thing. In reality, you don't fucking know. You don't know. You just embrace the ride, let it take you wherever it takes you, and just accept change. Because that is the only thing that's constant. So hold on to the fucking, hold on, and be like, I'm afraid of change. And like, I mean, yeah, it's a little scary doing new things and all that, but like, what the fuck, man? Imagine if you didn't do it. Imagine if you did it as a baby. You'd be like, I ain't saying no sounds because I'm afraid to fail. I ain't gonna get up. I fell over once. Fuck that. I'm never gonna get up again because I fell over once. I'm afraid. Bro, imagine that life. Fucking pussy shit. And that's the fucking, what it is, man. I don't know. It was a fucking rant and a half. It was fun. It's fun. I'm telling you, bro. It's fucking fun. You understand? Holy balls.